Prognostics, Fluid and Filter Life. Allison Transmission Prognostics monitor fluid and filter life. When prognostics are enabled for the transmission, the trans service icon, a wrench, in the digital display indicates oil life and filter life status. If the indicator illuminates or stays on for 2 minutes after the engine is started and drive is selected, a fluid change is needed. If the indicator flashes on and off for 2 minutes after drive is selected, a filter change is needed. Once a prognostics warning becomes active and the trans service icon is illuminated, a diagnostic trouble code, a DTC, sets and the check transmission light illuminates if fluid or filter service is not performed within a specific period of time. Oil Life Monitor. Use the Oil Life Monitor, OM, to view the percentage of fluid life remaining. With the engine off and ignition on, press the Display Mode Diagnostic button twice. Press the button once for non-OLS equipped transmissions. The remaining oil life is displayed as a percentage between 0 and 100 in the Shift Selector display. Exit the Fluid Life display by moving the selector lever to any range position. After servicing the transmission, the system calibration may allow the Oil Life Monitor to be reset using the Shift Selector. While in the Oil Life Monitor display mode, press and hold the Mode button for 10 seconds. Or, with the engine off and ignition on, shift between neutral, drive, neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, neutral, pausing no more than 3 seconds between consecutive shifts. The trans service icon illuminates briefly following a reset to indicate the reset was successful. Filter Life Monitor. Use the Filter Life Monitor to view filter life status. With the engine off and ignition on, press the Display Mode Diagnostic button 3 times. Press the button twice for non-OLS equipped transmissions. The display will indicate whether the filters are OK or in need of replacement. Exit the Filter Life display by moving the selector lever to any range position. After servicing 3000 and 4000 product family transmission filters, the Filter Life Monitor automatically resets. TC10 transmissions, however, require a manual filter life reset, which may be performed using the Shift Selector if allowed in the system calibration. While in the Filter Life Monitor display mode, press and hold the Mode button for 10 seconds. Or, with the engine off and ignition on, shift between neutral, reverse, neutral, reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, pausing no more than 3 seconds between consecutive shifts. The trans service icon illuminates briefly following a reset to indicate the reset was successful. Transmission Health Monitor. 3000 and 4000 product family prognostic packages include Transmission Health Monitor. This feature determines clutch life status and indicates when clutch maintenance is required. Access this feature with the engine off and ignition on by pressing the Display Mode Diagnostic button 4 times or 3 times for non-OLS equipped transmissions. An acceptable clutch life status is displayed as Trans Health OK. An unacceptable clutch life status is displayed as Trans Health Low. Trans Health NA appears if transmission shifts have not adapted. Exit the Transmission Health Monitor by moving the selector lever to any range position. Fluid type selection. On 3000 and 4000 product family transmissions, system programming may allow setting the fluid type using the Shift Selector. With the engine off and ignition on, perform the following shift sequence: neutral, reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, neutral, drive, neutral. The trans service indicator flashes if TES 389 is the current setting and illuminates solidly if TES 295 or TES 668 is the current setting. Change the transmission fluid type. Wait 5 seconds after entering the transmission fluid type feature and perform one of the following sequences. To select TES 295 or TES 668, shift neutral, reverse, neutral. The trans service indicator illuminates solidly to indicate TES 295 or TES 668 has been selected. To select TES 389, shift, neutral, drive, neutral. The trans service indicator flashes to indicate TES 389 has been selected. The system automatically exits the fluid type selection feature after 30 seconds. The feature can also be exited by turning the ignition off. Only one transmission fluid type selection may be made after entering the selection feature. All other attempts will be ignored until the feature is exited and re-entered. The transmission fluid selected must match what is actually in the transmission, or the oil life monitor notifications will be inaccurate, causing premature fluid changes or possibly resulting in transmission damage from running a fluid too long.